Hey, beautiful people. So it's time to share a story. We are traversing one of the ancient fire festivals of these lands. We are marking Imbolc, and a story that stretches back when these lands were one land, and we are celebrating the goddess Brigid. Now, those of you that have shared any time with me, you come and sat with me at the nook or sat around the table, you would have seen the beautiful, beautiful spirit guide portraits woven by the very talented Sheila Rose from Tribal Angel. Now, Sheila has some beautiful prints of Brigid in A4, and I was gifted many years back the original, and one of my first ever spirit guide portraits that Sheila wove in watercolour was of Brigid. We just did not know at the time who that was, and that was around about 2010-11, and it sits there beside the bookshelf at the nook. So if you come and ever visited or shared time with me, you would have seen the original there, the watercolour. And over the years she's shown herself in different forms and guise, also within her witch patroness guys as well. Really beautiful, and this is just absolutely stunning. So we are marking one of the ancient fire festivals of Imbolc. Over the years I've traversed the Wheel of the Year, but I've always come back, always felt the pull back to the ancient fire festivals, and they feel really rooted in the fabric and fibre of who I am. So Imbolc being Brigid's time, and a story that I penned many years back now, and I have sprung from it, sparked from it, a shorter story that I'm going to share with you all today, and it's called Brigid and the Burning Oak, marking the fire festival of Imbolc, and a time where these lands were one land. So Brigid and the Burning Oak. Brigid, our beloved Brigid. Brigid was raised within the quiet devotion of a priestess mystery school. Yet she was never one to stay inside its walls for long. For she, as a young woman, belonged to the land and the land itself, for it was her greatest teacher. In the summer she slept beneath open skies, dreaming in the arms of trees and stars. And in winter she wandered the hills, listening at springs and old wells, learning the language of water and stone. Then one February, as the land hovered on the edge of waking, she was caught in this huge storm that arrived without warning. The wind howled and the rain lashed, and the sky split, tore open with fire, and lightning struck a gigantic oak tree nearby, igniting it in a blaze of both terrible and holy fire. And Brigid, soaked to the skin, trembling, she ran until she found the ruins of an old abandoned chapel, long reclaimed by ivy, moss and birdsong. Inside she felt a knowing rising up in her chest, and with reverence and courage she gathered scraped embers from the burning oak, carried them on a stone, and carried them into the chapel's abandoned ancient hearth. And soon the fire was alive again, flickering, breathing, remembering. And from that flame, Brigid spoke. What stories of hope live within us? What stories of hope can we share around our hearthside fires? Hope is a powerful force. Perhaps it's not magic in the way that some may imagine, but when you hold what you hope for like a light within you, things begin to move, almost like magic. Like candles and fires often, you will find me. You will find me in the flames. And when you choose to look, you will find a spark within yourself. Yet, important questions remain. When the world breaks down, how should it be put back together? When the world breaks down, how should it be put back together? Now, you have been gifted to be born during a moment in time when the world is ready for the change you are bringing. Now bring that change. We are always being invited to transform fear into courage, selfishness into kindness, and loss into fresh beginnings. Each of us leaves a mark by marking our lives meaningful in 1,000 small sacred ways, and by helping others become more than they ever believed possible. Light a candle and lantern often, and each time you do, share this story. Let it anchor your medicine space and become a beacon from which others find and light their way. Breathe life into your people, your community. From this flame, 1,000 more fires can and will be lit. Embers that share the same lineage, all fostering culture, stories, all sitting around the one fire, a medicine space that nourishes the land and its people, ushering them into remembrance. There are communities and collectives birthing naturally, organically, that are emerging from the same single fire. They have the same soul, elders, guides and wisdom keepers, all flowing through them, all watching over those medicine spaces, whispering to you, all known and unknowingly. For now, rest, dream, become, and let this gentle flame carry you home to the land and to the stars. As always, sending you all so much love. Keep shining.